Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel Basilisk Reacts. For today, the people have spoken. We want to see you check out 21 Pilots screen. We want to see you check out 21 Pilots semi-automatic. They don't have videos for it, but we do not care about that. If that is what the people are saying, then we're going to get into it. 21 Pilots screen audio. There's no video of it. So, yeah, I think... Oh, the lyrics is right here. That's great. Okay, so we have the lyrics. We can go check it out together. And we're checking out, I mean, we can listen to it together. We can check out the lyrics, though. I think I will be enlarging it so you guys can really see it. Yeah, I think is that working for you guys? I don't know actually. I don't really feel like I have the right, you know, size to really see how that will look for you guys on my second monitor. We're just gonna go ahead and try it this way. So 3 minutes 49 seconds. We're gonna go ahead and dive into screen. It's got a lot of views actually for a song that doesn't have a video. I have seen that you know, the number really differs from songs that do have videos. When I did my Breach full album reaction, you can clearly see which songs have a official video for it. So to see that 24 million views, almost 25 million views, almost 150,000 shy, that's quite a lot. So maybe it's because the track is so amazing. All right, guys, get into it.
Do not know why I would go in front of you and hide my soul, 'cause you're the only one who knows it. Yeah, you're the only one who knows it. And I will hide behind my pride. Don't know why I think I could lie, 'cause there's a screen on my chest. Yeah, there's a screen on my chest. I'm standing in front of you. Trying to be so cool, everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool, everything together, trying to be so cool. I can't see past my own nose, I'm seeing everything in slow-mo. Look out below, crashing down to the ground, just like a vertical locomotive. That's a train in my painting the picture that's in my brain. A train from the sky, locomotive. My motives are insane, my flow's not great, okay. I conversate with people who know if I flow on a song I'll get no radio play. While you're doing fine, there's some people and I who have a really tough time getting through this life. So excuse us while we sing to the sky. I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool, everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm trying to be so cool, everything together, trying to be so cool. Oh. Oh.
So first impressions. First impressions, I think this feels very relatable. Maybe more specifically, I think that not relatable for this period of my life. I would say I think everyone goes through the same kind of progress when we're getting older. I think this really would speak to me if I was still in um, middle school. I think the earlier stages of middle school, because to me it does feel like in our journey, and everyone, right? I just want to say, as a by the way or a side note, is that everyone is experiencing their own journey and their own experiences, right? It can be shared, but it doesn't have to be. There are no rules, and um, yeah, there is no, normal kind of growth, right? So yeah, everyone in that aspect is just unique, and yeah, there's so much factors weighing in that are responsible for the progress and the growth altogether. For me personally, I think I really have spent a lot of time trying to be cool, and that was most prominent in my middle school era. Um, I still try. I still try to be cool. I think I never stopped trying to be cool, but now it doesn't feel anymore like trying, because somewhere along the way I have picked up on really finding the virtue of being authentic. I picked that up, and as I made that part of me, I noticed that the trying became less and less. And yeah, I think actually maybe I'm not so sure if I e- if I even am trying anymore, but um yeah, I think it must be the case that I still try, but it doesn't feel as straining, or it doesn't feel as it requires a lot of focus anymore, maybe. Yeah, I think also when um, authenticity becomes cool, yeah, I think that will do that to your efforts in being cool. So let's talk about it. Just right, a small moment of talking about it, um, or let's do that in the analysis actually, because I do feel like the lyrics aren't as cryptic as some other songs. So yeah, let's just dive into the analysis, and yeah, I can dissect it piece by piece. Yeah, I just want to say that I failed to mention it in my first impressions segment of the video, but I do feel like, yeah, they use very cute kind of sound effects, and maybe that also is shifting me to a place where I think maybe this is addressing a part of me that used to be more in line of what a child would be, um, right? And that's just me. I'm just showing you parts of myself, right? Please don't take this as a um, something to compare yourself to. Maybe, of course, it's nice if we can share some experiences. And actually, what was very surprising to me is that I have done a couple of live streams, and officially it can be called a couple because it was two live streams, right? So I have two live streams under my belt, and I think the main focus probably is to get to know each other better. I try to really show you parts of myself through these videos, but I think a live stream where yeah, we can really engage in conversation shows way more than a video like this could. So what was very surprising to me is that I actually quite often had the feeling that my experiences weren't so unique at all, right? I was talking to people in the stream and people that came by to have a chat, and I noticed that it's all the same. It's all the same experience. So yeah, I attract, of course, also the people that are like-minded, and yeah, it really showed actually in the live stream. So yeah, I don't know why I am being so cautious with telling you guys about how my experience personally went. I don't know. I think I just try to be considerate of everyone, and yeah, that's what you're seeing here. But very beautiful, I would say, childlike, like the magic that is around your what is that called with a nice term, childlike fantasy or childlike experience. I don't know exactly, but all of those sounds, they sound very cute, and they really do a good job at taking you on, taking you to a place where, yeah, you can really experience, you can really feel that you have the freedom to feel those magical childlike wonders is actually what I was looking for. So yeah, I think altogether it's pushing me back to a time where I was in middle school a bit. And guys, by the way, I think maybe it isn't the best place to tell you guys, but it does play a huge role in my life. And that is that if I were to have a time machine, I would definitely, no doubt about it, I would definitely go back to middle school, because that was to me, and I think when I say this, because I have been thinking about it, I think most people, and I think most introverts maybe, have the same opinion, have the same feeling. And that is that I enjoyed middle school so much because that was still, maybe for other people there are of course other instances and times, but I did not go to I didn't finish school, so there was not a lot of time for me that to really converse with people and communicate, have a social kind of group. But I have the feeling that because I was forced into a situation with other middle schoolers, other people, other kids. Yeah, I actually really liked all of the interaction that I got. But now that I have the freedom, I also have the responsibility to really go out there and just meet people. And it's too hard for me to do that. But middle school I was forced, and it was quite easy actually to really come in contact with other people. Yeah, I may be an introvert, but I keep catching myself on still having that need of being a social being. um so yeah, I don't know exactly where I stand, because the feeling is quite strong. There is no doubt about it. I would really go back to middle school because that was just so much fun, because of all the people um yeah I spent time with. So yeah, I say stuff like childlike, and but I really look back very fondly to that time. So maybe that's why it just feels like all these special terms that I try to come up with, because that is just what it is for me personally. I love my middle school period, and I often think back. I think anytime that I do, really just yeah, try to jump in my own personal time machine. That's always where I go back to.
I do not know why I would go in front of you and hide
Okay, so I just came up with this. This is the lyrics. Now I cannot go back to the screen. Well, I can, but that would cause, I would say, a minor interruption. I really have to scroll back and forth, and yeah, maybe for your eyes it isn't as pleasing because all of these texts I have already enlarged it as well. So I can just press spacebar to pause it. Guys, please, please, no, that's enough. Please, no cameras. Um, so I do not know why I would go, right? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it by the section. In front of you and hide my soul, cause you're the only one who knows it. Yeah, you're the only one who knows it. To me, and maybe it's a bit hard to add some meaningful commentary to just this part. So for that, I will let it play until the second segment. Is that how you even call it? Segment? This is what I in Dutch we have a word for, it, but I don't know what it is in English.
And I will hide behind my pride. Don't know why I think I could lie. Cause there's a screen on my chest. Yeah, there's a screen on my chest.
So I think pride actually is a keyword here as well. And when I say here, I mean in my life actually, and that is that I was always just busy with what other people would think of me and how other people perceive me, and I always wanted um, people to think I'm cool. Now, in this state of mind, when I see people that are who I recognize as myself back then, when I see people, when I observe people that I feel like are having the same feelings I had back then, um, it's a different experience. I think now I am able to more clearly see what is going on in the body language. Yeah, to know what's going on in their minds, and I don't know. I just feel like I can really see, yeah, how I used to be, and all I wanted was for people to think I was cool, and um, yeah, pride. I don't know. I think pride. I think the opposite of that is um, pride. I think maybe humble. Pride, humble. Pride, I think, is associated greatly with ego. Um, and I really have learned to, yeah, let that go. There was a time where I really for myself, I had made a decision that ego is a low quality, it's a low tier quality characteristic. And so I was really trying to not show ego, even in the times where, of course, I was still much driven by ego, but I think it's been the same way for ego as it is for wanting to be cool, and that is that when you make a decision to let go of your ego, there will be, and it's for every kind of characteristic, it's for every quality that you may have. I truly am a firm believer of the quote, "Fake it till you make it." And maybe that quote is, in my experience, a bit taken out of context, because I really feel like that stands in trying to be cool, evolving into being cool, because that is how I experience my journey into being cool. I was always trying my hardest to be cool, and maybe very gradually you don't really try anymore, and you have really reached the stage where you think or you feel like you are that cool, without having to put that much effort in. And I think for ego exactly the same, because I was thinking to myself, ego, ooh, I don't know, when I observe other people that um are very egotistic, right? I just think to myself that's not cool. So if I observe other people and I don't think they're cool, I don't want to be like them. And I try to let go of my ego when that was still very hard, but I have been at it for so long, right? I don't really feel it anymore. So yeah, I think I will hide behind my pride. Don't know why I think I can lie. It is just a transition period. To me, it was at least. It was just a transition period, um, because for people, especially people that have gone through the same struggles or same progress or growth as you, especially those people can really see that behind whatever it is that you are trying to portray and uphold, um, there is something else. There's something else. And I think, especially for younger people, for kids, middle school, personally for me, right? You are just so um, well, let's just say there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and you've got a lot to really consider. And one of many things is that you are being influenced by so much in a very special and important part of your life. You are really forming your own ideas. You are really trying to find your own identity. In that process, it really can get quite tricky to really see what is true to you. And yeah, I think that can be a hectic period, and that was for me also. Yeah, just trying to find yourself. I think people that are of older age, or at least have been going through the same stuff, really know that. Don't know why I think I can lie, because there's just something, not even hiding. There's something showing its face, and you are trying to ignore it, but other people can see what's going on. So I think that's kind of the interpretation.
I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I can't see past my own nose. I'm seeing everything in slow-mo. Look out below, crashing down to the ground, just like a vertical locomotive. That's a train in my painting the picture that's in my brain. A train from the sky, locomotive. My motives are insane. My flow's not great, okay. I conversate with people who know if I flow on a song, I'll get no radio play. While you're doing fine, there's some people and I who have a really tough time getting through this life. So excuse us while we sing to the sky.
Yeah, and I think it's just well, I think first and foremost, Rabbit is very interesting. I think it is very nice, this sentence. If I flow on a song, I got no radio play. It's just yeah, very playful, I would say. I think that is the word that I really like to use when describing this segment. Um, and I think I can't see past my own nose. I'm seeing everything in slow mo. Look out, crashing down to the ground just like a vertical locomotive. That's a train. Am I painting the picture that's in my brain? A train from the sky, locomotive. My motives are insane. I think that is kind of it's just part of the growth, being a bit paranoid like this, because you are so right, you're finding the best way to present yourself and in that process, yeah, I think it's only natural to become a bit paranoid. I think maybe paranoia and me have a more intimate bond, but I do think I can make that claim that that's probably a very natural place for you to get paranoid when you are just really trying to um, yeah, present yourself the best possible way, even with the very limited knowledge that you have of life and of other people perceiving you, I think.
I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm standing in front of you. Oh, I'm trying to be so cool. Everything together, trying to be so cool. Oh. We're broken, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken people. We're broken people.
And I think this is quite interesting as well, and that is that we're broken people. I think when we go back to the source, we are all just products of our insecurities, and our insecurities are formed by other people. This is it's for me, it's just a very important part of your life. Middle school has been, because there were just a lot of people around me, so everyone is free and entitled to their own opinions. And if you really feel if you really feel people judging you, that is the moment where you break, and as a result are broken. And that is the time to really form yourself. And it isn't exactly because you want to be that way, because you feel like that is who you are supposed to be, but rather it's because you, I think inherently all people, right, just experience it as something negative, something that isn't fruitful, that isn't nurturing you, to be judged, especially being negatively judged. So I think it's a combination of two, and that is, I want to be like this because I want to be like this, and I want to be like this because I want to be less like I want to be less like the person that my surroundings are seeing me as, and are negatively judging me for it. So I think when you would have two, let's say two kids born and raised in exactly the same circumstances, the only difference is that when you truly are finding your own identity, when you, I think, at the age of 10, 11, 12, I think you are mostly done with learning all of the basic stuff, all of the early stuff. So now you have space in your mind and in your brain to really yeah, start forming your own identity. That period. So the two kids, identical upbringing, but the only difference is the middle school is totally different. One is just a, what is that called, generic middle school, where everyone from all ethnic backgrounds can be students or school kids. I don't know if those are called students already. And we've got someone that is homeschooled in the environment, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a well, let's just say the upbringing is identical, and it both have been very loving upbringing, right? Middle school, someone goes to generic middle school, and the other very loving and accepting environment, homeschooled. I think the result will be very dramatic in how these two kids will turn out to be when they are 18. I think the progress and the growth and finding your own identity. I think if you have freedom, way more freedom than someone that will experience all of the negative, and I say negative, but I do actually mean negative and um, negative and vital, and it's almost and necessary, because you do the challenges also form you, and I think that's a good thing. I think much rather have more struggles than no struggles. I don't know. Maybe that's a hot take, but I personally love struggling a bit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I just feel comfort in struggle because it's all I know. But yeah, well, maybe at a later time we'll get into that. Um, Man, I've been talking a long time about this specific scenario that I'm trying to portray. But yeah, the kid that has had the very free and loving environment, I think will be closer to the intended way for God, if you will, right, to form. And I think people, the other kid that went to the generic middle school, will have changed into or have evolved into a kid that yeah, is just um way more taken into consideration all of the negative views that people may have of you, and that way turned out a bit different. And with a bit, I mean dramatically different, actually. So yeah, I don't know. It feels like man, no video. Still, it's half an hour. I'm so sorry. I do feel like my explanation really was way too long for that last part. I think we easily could have done without. So yeah, for that I say I am so sorry. Let's play it. Let's let it play, and I think that's everything, right? I mean, some lyrics we already have talked about or have already heard. So yeah.
Yeah, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken people, we're broken people.
So with that, I think that is what is trying to portray, right? It broken by the judgment of other people, I would say. So you have pure and you have broken, and pure is just what you are still before experiencing all of the negative actions that other people can inflict upon you, which will change your perspective of self.
Oh, yeah, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken, we're broken people, we're broken people. I'm standing in front of you, I'm standing in front of you, I'm trying to be so cool, everything together trying to be so cool. I'm standing in front of you, oh, I'm standing in front of you, oh, I'm trying to be so cool, everything together trying to be so cool.
Okay, so I don't know, man. I feel like I kind of butchered this this upload for you guys. I really, this is a new one for me, right? This is the only other instance where I have decided that I will do a video on a video that doesn't have an official video on a song that doesn't have an official video. So yeah, it would be better if I really had taken that opportunity to make a killer video for it, but I don't know. I was rambling quite a lot, so yeah, we're just gonna see and how this video performs, because I am very interested in doing more, right? I don't mind. I always say I don't mind whatever it is I check. I don't really mind checking it out because I just enjoy it, right? There is still semi-automatic. So yeah, hopefully this is received well by all of you guys. We're just gonna have to see, and yeah, that will also provide me the necessary information on with deciding if I'm gonna do semi-automatic or not. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for today's episode, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.